We are part of a regional network within Central Pines, formerly TJCOG is what they were called when we started this process. But they are our regional council of government, and there are regional councils all throughout the state of North Carolina. And so in this case, our collaboration came about because Central Pines was starting to focus on resilience. I think they were hearing it from their members, which are local governments. And because they had existing relationships and the knowledge of local government needs, they were sort of naturally the convener for this work, and because we had shared goals, many of us, to assess the resilience of not only of our own communities, but certainly we were interested in our region as a whole. The work itself, the staff who were involved, came from not just the planning departments, but sustainability staff, GIS, emergency management, public works, stormwater, folks from the manager's office. Those were the folks represented from our team with the town of Chapel Hill. And then there were other departments represented as well from other communities like fire, public health, Department of Aging, Human Services. So there was a real mixture of departments and staff represented in these working groups. We do meet maybe every month to 2 months, but a lot of times the work is project focused. So the most recent example was that we were all focused for a 2-year period from 2022 to 2023 on a Solarize campaign that was run regionally. We knew that we wanted to do a resilience assessment of our region, and we also knew that we didn't have the local expertise or capacity to take it on at a regional scale. Some of us, I think, felt like we had learned more about resilience and we had seen some of the models and toolkits that were out there, but none of us had actually done that work yet, officially, at least not at the local level. So NEMAC just seemed like a perfect fit. They are our closest climate center. I would say one recent example would be some work we're doing with water sensors. The interest here is early warning detection, particularly for some of our creeks that have a tendency to flood in certain places when we get these big storms. And in this way, the resilience assessment shows where we have our vulnerabilities, and some of these areas were not particularly surprising to us because anecdotally we know that they do experience flooding, and we know from our emergency management staff that these are areas that commonly need attention and support when we get these kinds of storms. But the way that this sort of comes together operationally is that with a project like this, where we're looking to deploy more stream gauges, rainfall gauges in the field so that we kind of know in real time what's happening and have a better sense of what's likely to happen, then that sort of pulls together not only the interest that we have from our team with sustainability and resilience, but you've got stormwater at the table who has the same interest, wanting to know what's going on from a stormwater perspective, certainly how their infrastructure is being impacted, both natural infrastructure and non-natural. Emergency management, like I said, they want to know as early as possible what the likelihood for impact is going to be and where. And then technology solutions is the other department that is part of this, and they are interested in supporting the purchase of technology that is scalable and certainly robust for the town. So in this case, I think this is a good example because we all kind of look at this a little bit differently. We all may have slightly different ways that we see this coming together and the benefits, but collectively we have so much overlap that it makes sense to operationalize the work and to work together. So we know that some of the apartments where we have low to moderate income residents living, some of those apartments are vulnerable when we have these storms. And so by putting these sensors further upstream and having more of them, we know when water levels are rising, and we know at certain thresholds upstream what it may mean for us downstream. So it gives us some early warning detection. And in fact, we not to go too far afield, but we did some preliminary work with UNC Chapel Hill researchers, some students and faculty, that helped us understand that by putting 5 of these, just 5 more sensors along one of our major creeks in town, that we could get up to 75 minutes of advance warning for downstream impacts. And so what we're now looking to do is put more of those sensors in the field so that our emergency management team can begin mobilizing and communicating with these vulnerable populations ahead of time, particularly those that only have one way in and one way out, which is another element of difficulty and challenge.